I'm your host, Gail Dixon McBride, and I'm so very happy that you could tune in today. So today, this show, you may think this is a joke, but it's not. This is a very serious show. And I will be talking to you today about how to have a smooth move. Yes, very important because many people, believe it or not, if you suffer from constipation or diarrhea, it's most likely because of the foods that you're eating, the foods that you should be eating, or the foods that you should not be eating. Okay, so definitely want you to stay tuned for this very special show. You will not want to miss it. All right, so let's begin. And of course, I'm your host, Gail Dixon McBride, natural health consultant. And I've been a natural health consultant for about 3 years now, but I've been podcasting since 2011. So let me tell you, it's a fact that 16% of people in the United States are constipated. 16%. That's a lot. And most people are constipated more times than they even care to admit. So it's very important that we understand which foods to avoid, which will aid in the improvement of your bowel movements and better health overall. Because if you listen to this show and do some of the things that I'm telling you today, you will be very happy. In fact, I would say that colon cancer is a result of people not eating the right things. A diet or daily intake of the wrong foods, low in fiber, high in saturated fat, sugar, and processed foods will result in constipation or diarrhea. And going long term, as I said before, many people have found that they have colon cancer. So you may find yourself experiencing gas, bloating, stomach pain, headaches, bad breath, irritability, and body discomfort. And these are just to name a few of the possible symptoms that you may be having due to being constipated. Your stool may look clumpy and hard, and straining will only cause pain, discomfort, and hemorrhoids. And if you've ever had hemorrhoids, let me tell you, it's not very comfortable. What's worse, you often feel like you just have not been able to fully release your bowels to obtain the comfort that you seek. So, as your natural health consultant, I would like to recommend the following foods that should be avoided at all costs in order to get your bowels moving smoothly down your colonic tract. So, the first thing that I want to tell you is to eliminate, and you guessed it, processed foods. Those foods include certain breads, breakfast cereals, deli meat, those processed deli meats, pasta, prepackaged frozen meals, snacks. Yes, we're talking about snacks such as potato chips and pretzels. I know you love those little snacks. Soda and energy drinks can all add to constipation or create constipation. Next, dairy products. Dairy products including cheese, custard, ice cream, sour cream, and whole milk. And I know these are some of your favorite foods, but let me tell you, even eggs can cause constipation, especially if you're eating too many. Next, let's talk about fried foods. Yes, this is very bad. They contain saturated fats, including deep fried pizza, donuts, egg rolls, falafels, French fries, fried chicken, mozzarella sticks, onion rings, and samosas. So if you want to eat these foods, definitely do them in moderation because let me tell you, these are some of the foods that will cause constipation. Next, the meats that are high in fat, such as bacon, beef, chicken with the skin, hot dogs, lamb, pork, salami, and sausages. All of these foods can be eliminated to get your bowels back on track and should be. Sugary foods such as cakes, chocolates, cookies, hard candies, jams, pastries, and pies. if you're having problems, not having a smooth move, consider this. You can always go back and listen to this podcast. So now that I've shared what you shouldn't eat in order to avoid constipation, I know. So you're saying, well, Gail, what should I be eating? Do I have anything left? Are there any foods that I can't eat? Well, yes, I want you to be eating fruits, including pears, apples, and berries, such as strawberries and blueberries, legumes, which are lentils, kidney beans, black beans, and chickpeas. What else can you eat to help with constipation? Nuts, such as almonds and pecans. And of course, I want you to load your plate up with vegetables, including broccoli, spinach, carrots, and string beans. Now, cut out lots of that bread that you're eating, white bread. No, don't eat any of that. But I want you to eat whole grains, whole grain breads, and bran muffins, and oatmeal. And finally, yes, another thing that you can do that's very helpful, and you should be doing this, is to stay hydrated. Drink plenty of fresh water every day. And get physical activity. Get exercise. Start walking. Put one in front of the other. Taking your time to relax. Stress causes constipation. Yes, planning to have a bowel movement when you feel that it's time. And eliminating stress. Of course, I'd like you to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. All of these things combined. Now, if you, after doing all these things, eating the right foods, eliminating the wrong foods, and you still are constipated and not having a smooth move, you can take a laxative. But if that doesn't work, please contact your doctor and let them know what's going on so that they can prescribe something natural. I believe in. There's plenty of natural remedies, but the ones that I just described are the most natural. But a laxative or enema or something like that would be okay as well. But don't delay, because, as I said, when you're not eating the right foods, and if you've been doing that for years, then it can cause a problem. Make sure you're getting your colonoscopies. The colonoscopy will reveal whether you have any little fibroids, and they will remove those, and they will do a test and to see if they are cancerous. And if not, your doctor is going to recommend, if you're seeing a doctor that's a good doctor, of course, I'm sure you are, they're going to definitely recommend that you increase your fiber and your fruit and vegetable intake. And so until next time, I'm going to sign off today, but I want you to do those things that I recommended today. Get out today. Today is a beautiful day in the state of Maryland. The sun is out. It's going to be, it is in the 70s, the low 70s. Wonderful day for walking and to get all those things inside moving so that you can have a smooth move.